Welcome to Twitter Tuesdays, a weekly series where I answer your questions that you tweet at me. So let's get started. Question number 1 is from Amar Hassan, and he asks, what's your favorite video that you worked on? My favorite video that I've worked on has got to be the Black Ops RC car race that I did, just because I thought it was a really cool idea, and I worked really hard on it, and I did like all the angles, and it was like making my own movie just with an RC car. So I really liked that video, and I like that one a lot. Barbert227 asks, what's your favorite cupcake flavor? I don't really eat cupcakes, so I'm not going to be picky. Give me a cupcake, I'll probably eat it. If not, well, then I don't know. I don't really eat cupcakes, so I don't really have a flavor, and I would probably just eat it. And the second question is, Syndicate, Captain Sparkles, and Trotimus from Hat Ventures, you have to kill, bang, and marry. So I think I would have to kill Trotimus from Hat Ventures because I don't know who he is, so if I killed him, I wouldn't miss him. And I don't think I'd feel any remorse if I had to kill someone. I'd rather kill someone I didn't know, I guess. And then as for Syndicate and Captain Sparkles, I think it would have to bang Syndicate. And the reason why is Syndicate's a tiny guy. I'm a big guy. He could be like the girl in the relationship. And also he's British, and I've always wanted to date a British girl. So if I had to bang a guy, I guess I'd have to choose a British guy. And as for Captain Sparkles, I would have to marry him because he seems like a guy that you'd want to marry. And he's awesome. So I'd rather have an awesome husband / wife / partner. So that's how it will go. Havoc X Career asks, where are some places in the world that you would like to travel to the most? I would really like to go to the UK. I guess to bang Syndicate. No. I would like to go to the UK just because I like British people, and I kind of wish I was British. I wish I had a British accent, but I don't. So I would like to go there. Maybe I could find a British girl. But I have a girlfriend right now, so I have to wait and see how that goes, because I can't get a British girl while I have a girlfriend. I guess does different countries count? I mean, it's like they say about different area codes. What about countries? Anyhow, I'd also like to go to Ireland because in my heritage I am Irish, as well as Scotland because in my heritage I am Scottish. And I'd also like to go to California because I don't know, I just always wanted to go there. It's like the best. California and New York are like the best places in America, apparently. And I'd like to go to California and see why it's so awesome. Cody Byrne, aka Irish Royal Gamer, asks, would you ever trade pics with a sexy female sub? And no, because that's going to get me in trouble. The girl would obviously blackmail me, and then I would either have to A, fork over a lot of money, or B, turn into, what's his name? Which I don't know his name right now. So, whatever that guy was. I Fly Line. Yeah. So, no, don't do that. And if you're thinking of doing that, don't do it. Just make her come over to your house if you live near each other. Yeah. So don't do that. Ross Tempa, aka I Tempa V. How much do you love Tempa, and do you like toenails? No, I do not like toenails, and I love Tempa so much. But not as much as Tempa's mom. Dante asks, Corey, will you ever do a commentary with your mom? P.S. Love you. As for doing a commentary with my mom, I don't know. Probably not. I like to keep my mom out of my gaming life, I don't like to bring my whole life in. I did bring my girlfriend in, but it's just weird doing a commentary with your mom. So I don't know if I'll ever do one. Probably not. If I do, awesome, but the odds of it are very, very slim. Nick asks, Corey, how long will you be doing YouTube? I plan to do YouTube forever, as long as YouTube's around, I guess. I really enjoy this. I like waking up, doing YouTube, and I've always wanted to have my own business and grow up and be my own boss, but I never knew how I was going to do that. And well, with YouTube, I can do that. I wake up, I do whatever I want, and I really like it, so I don't want to give that up. So I will try to do YouTube as long as YouTube lasts, and maybe one day YouTube will end, and hopefully there's something else similar to YouTube that I can do as well, and I will do that. Gage asks, do you play the PS3? No, I did have the PS3. I sold it. I did not like it. I grew up on PlayStation, PS2, but then when it came time to PS3, it wasn't out yet, so I got the Xbox 360, fell in love with the Xbox 360, and I just enjoy the Xbox 360 over the PS3, so I didn't get it. I may get the PS4 when it comes out, which today is actually supposed to be announced, so I'm doing the commentary in the morning, but I may get that if it tickles my fancy, as they would say, but I don't know if I will be getting a PS4. But I do not have a PS3 and will not be getting one. again. Bobbert227 asks, if you could do one drug, what would it be? I don't do drugs. I'm not going to do drugs, so I wouldn't do a drug. The Amazing Panda asks, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing? And that's a good question because before YouTube, I probably would have been homeless. It got to the point where I didn't have a job, couldn't get a job, didn't have any money, and then I just focused all my time and effort into YouTube. And when things were looking gray at the last moment, pretty much last moment, I started earning money from YouTube enough to pay my bills, and it changed my life. So without YouTube, I would probably be living on the streets in a cardboard box or something. But I really think that if it would have came down to being homeless, I would have just found a way to make money, kind of like what was that movie with Will Smith, and he went in to get a job, had no money, and I don't know what that was called. What was that called? What was that movie called? But kind of like that movie, he didn't really have anything going for him, and then he's just like, screw it, I'm making it happen. And then I would make it happen. But I can't say for sure. But I'm happy now, and I made it happen. So, it's not as awesome. I just made videos and then got paid from it, but I made it happen. So that's what, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing if I didn't do YouTube. Gareth Bale asks, where's Martin and Nate? Well, Martin is a teenager. He has a license, new car, so he's cruising around with bitches. As for Nate, I'm not sure what Nate's really doing. I talked to Nate a few times. I talked to Martin, but, we just went our separate paths. They're still in school, still learning, still hanging out with friends, whereas I'm not in school. I'm in different parts of the world, so, friendships fade, but I still talk to him on a daily basis. Not daily, like semi-daily, weekly basis. No, Nate not so much. Monthly basis for Nate, weekly basis on Martin. Josh Fames asks, what YouTubers inspire you and why? Well, there's been a few, actually. Philip DeFranco, he inspired me to do vlogs a long time ago, and then I got out of that. Rooster Teeth inspired me to do achievement videos, so I got into that. And then Scene Inners inspired me to do gameplay commentaries, which is what I'm doing now. And since then, nothing's really inspired me to do anything more. I mean, there's a few YouTubers that I'm like, hey, I like what they're doing. Maybe I should try that. AKA Twitter Tuesdays that I got from Woody's Gamertag, as well as a podcast I'm going to start that I got from Woody's Gamertag and the Lefty Show. So yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers that inspire me to try what they're trying, to see if I can do what they do and succeed at what they do. And yeah, so that's pretty much who. The main ones were Philip DeFranco, which started me to make videos, Rooster Teeth, which turned me into achievement videos, and then Scene Inners, which turned me into gameplay videos. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, that's all the questions for this week on Twitter Tuesdays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my Twitter, twitter.com/gamevids. Be sure to send in your questions for next week, so hopefully I can answer them. And I will see you guys tomorrow.